Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to UKSG Autumn 2022. We're getting some hype for Tales already. We had a brilliant Tales Adventure run just earlier from Mendez, and now we're going to have Tales in Sonic CD with FlyingFox and Alice on comms. Best of luck, you two.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm FlyingFox, and this is...
Alice, hi. Yeah, I was here running Clonoa yesterday, and I'm going to be commentating this run. Full disclaimer, I've commentated this game before, not necessarily this run, so I'm going to try my best. So.
Okay, well, I'll try my best as well.
You're going to do great.
Okay, so we're going to do Sonic CD Tales Savior of the Planet, which is a category that's not been long added. So basically all we do is, well, just go back to the past and destroy all the Metal Sonic holograms and... Okay, thank you. Metal Sonic holograms and just the machines as well. Okay, so, right, ready, yeah. Okay, do you want to count me down?
Yeah, sure. So we'll get the run started in 3, 2, 1, go. So, Sonic CD, we are specifically playing on the PC version, which I believe came out in 2011. This means you can play as Tails, because I believe in the original game you can only play as Sonic. When FlyingFox was practicing earlier, she made mention that this game was not really designed to have Tails in it originally. And right off the bat, we are going straight into the time travel mechanics. So this game kind of built on the idea that you can travel into the past and the future. If you're familiar with the All Good Futures run, then that's kind of going to be like the most like similar. You can see one of those holograms there. That's the extra thing we're getting here. So it's kind of like All Good Futures plus breaking all of those holograms, which means going back to the past a lot. You kind of make a good future by going into the past and then like changing things so that the future is a bit nicer. You have to like clear out some canisters and things like that. So yeah, really fast first level, really good stuff.
Yes, thank you.
The way that the time travel mechanics work as well, it can be quite tricky because once you go through one of those signposts, you'll see the tail starts like sparkling, and what you want to do is try and maintain your speed. If you stay at a high speed, you'll eventually travel into the past or the future, depending on which one you've got. Whereas, like, if you get stuck in something, you might lose it, so it's quite important to hold on to those there. But as you can see, FlyingFox is already doing an amazing job with those. Also, the soundtrack changes. Everyone has paid for the correct soundtrack, which is the Japanese one. It is the best one. I'm sorry if that upsets anyone. So there's another one of the collectibles there that FlyingFox has to destroy while she's in the past. That would be the one that you need for All Good Futures. So you can kind of see both of them now in combination. Actually, quick question for you, FlyingFox. So yeah. I know in the any % run for this game, there are some times where you'd still make use of this future-past mechanic to go through certain levels faster. Are there any sections in this game where you would go into the future at all? Or any sections where you don't necessarily get a collectible, it's just to make the level a bit faster?
I don't really know. All I know is that sometimes time travel stops the IGT momentarily.
Oh, that's true, yeah. So
Yeah.
This game is primarily timed in IGT, which we can talk about in a sec. But also, the bosses in this game are great. So they kind of went with more of like a puzzle theme with the bosses in that rather than having like 8 hit points like all the ones in Sonic 1, 2, and 3 would have, they instead have... Also, that was really, really good. That's like a really precise like trick there to get to that ending section as fast as possible. So yeah, amazing stuff. But yeah, the bosses are more like puzzles in this game. So usually they'll only take like a hit or something to kill them. And it's more about like how you get to that hit. But that boss there, for example, has like shield is meant to bounce you back and stop you getting near it. But if you just stand on the right-hand side, it spawns on top of you and you can just hit it. So really, really fast boss. Also, this stage has amazing music. I love Collision Chaos. And it's gone. Never mind. Into the speed shoes. Yeah, the art style for this game is like really like, I guess like zany is a great word, or wacky. Like it's got like a lot of like style to it. It's really cool.
All right, I'm going to use the slope, the spring, and the bumper to help me
Nicely
time
done.
travel. And at the end of this time travel, the machine should be right there. There we go.
Perfect. The soundtrack changing in between past and future is really cool as well. You get a lot of variation. Also, you kind of saw the setup for that one there. FlyingFox making use of like the geometry of the stage. Sometimes it's not necessarily about needing to go Also, really, really tough thing to do there. Sorry, forgot about that one. So that, I think you said it's called, is that flipper jump or something? Something like that?
I'm the one who found it, so I just called it flipper fly. I
Flipper
am
fly, there you
terrible
go.
at names. I apologise.
You have to like jump right on the end of that flipper, right? Like right at the bottom.
Yeah, right at the tip of the flipper. It is not solid, so that's why I walk along the flipper to be very careful, and pulse buffering as well.
Kind of shows an example as well of Tails not necessarily being the main like intended character. And another great example here, a lot of the stages just don't really have any collision on top of them, so you can just fly right over things.
Okay, so what happened there was that that time travel there is really difficult. I would have lost it there. There's no way to recover from that, so I have to restart. It's really finicky.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. It is, as we mentioned,
There
like
we
when
go.
you lose your speed, you kind of lose the power up.
Yeah.
So you don't want to see that ideally. But yeah, sometimes with these like transitions from like past to future and stuff like that as well, it's less about just like charging through the stage really fast, and it can be more to do with finding like a, kind of an exploitable part of the stage. So like in the previous stage, we saw FlyingFox hit a spring up a ramp and then back down, which gets a lot of speed but doesn't necessarily travel. There are some sections where there's just two springs next to each other, and you can stand between them and bounce back and forth, and that'll work as well. So there's a lot of like creativity in how you can go between these. Beautiful jump.
More flipper flying. As I said, Tails was not designed for CD.
Another weird quirk of this game as well. The original game, I think, I don't know if the original game does this specifically, but when you're timing in IGT, you have to consider for this game that the milliseconds will carry over to the next stage. So sometimes you'll just start the next stage on 1 second, which is like a bit of a weird one. Oh, this is such a nice, good feature. It's so chill. The music's amazing.
Oh,
amazing
there
stuff.
we go.
So, yeah, that boss is kind of like a big pinball machine, but because Tails can fly, he doesn't really have to engage in the pinball at all. You can just go straight to the top and hit Robotnik, so...
No, and I love how that boss is called Egg Tilter, and it tilts a lot of people.
I was going to say, I imagine with Sonic, if it goes wrong, it gets really out of hand, right?
Yeah, as Tails, as you said, you can just fly up.
Tails showing that, quite a bit more powerful than Sonic, I'd say. So, Tidal Tempest 1, we're going to be seeing this amazing jump off here. Perfect stuff right on top of that section. So in Sonic games, usually like if you can carry momentum onto the top of an enemy or a box when you land on it, you'll maintain that momentum. So FlyingFox doing that by getting a lot of height, landing on the enemy and flying straight on top of that section.
Right, so I'm using the current right now to help me with time travel. So I should be right on top of the Metal Sonic hologram, sorry. Right there.
There he is, being really rude to the fish.
I just need to get back onto the main path and make my way to the machine.
Oh, but the music's so chill here.
It is.
It's like when you go into like the past, it's like the future like soundtracks are all kind of like, until you get to the good futures, they're all really like extreme. They're like, oh, this is like the bad future, everything's gone wrong. But the past is just so relaxing. Is it this Tidal Tempest stage, or I think at any percent, like one of the Tidal Tempest stages in particular, you go into like the past and the future like a few times to get to the end?
I think that's the next one.
The next one?
Yeah.
Cool. The next one's the one that has like the blue shooty things, right?
Oh,
You can
yeah.
tell I know all the lingo of this game, definitely.
There you
These
are.
things, there you go. So
Blue
these,
shooty things.
yeah, these kind of just like stop your momentum, right? So
Yeah.
they don't hurt you, but they annoy you in other ways. And especially in this game where you want to maintain speed for going into the past, it's really, really frustrating. So
Okay, there we
beautiful
go.
stuff. Springs are generally your friend if you want to go into the past in this game, because they can give you a lot of speed and a good amount of momentum for a decent amount of time. So you can see a couple of springs there just setting you up to time travel if you need to.
Oh, there we go.
Also, I'm pretty sure like there's some sections in any percent as well where you'd try and stop your speed, right? To stop yourself from moving. Is there anything like this in here?
Yeah, you will see it soon.
Oh, into the future.
Oh yeah, and for some strange reason that I found out, when Tails flies across the ceiling, he just gets more speed.
Wait, really? Just accelerates? Amazing.
It happens on the retro engine, so on the Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 mobile versions, and Origins as well.
Oh, nice. Cool, cool. So, you know, you might say that Tails is quite a bit more, you know, powerful than Sonic, you know.
Okay.
Just like, you know, Knuckles, you know.
I just want to ask a question. Who likes cheese?
Big fan of cheese.
We like cheese.
Well, guess what? You're going to see some cheese.
Ooh, what kind of cheese?
Oh, that's... Oh.
What? I don't know.
I don't know.
If you want to decide what kind of cheese Robotnik is, feel free. I don't know if there's like an alignment chart, like...
Rob cheese.
So FlyingFox is lining up in a very specific spot here and waiting for a very specific point of Robotnik's animation. With this invincibility, she can just fly in the middle here and get the single hit required to kill Robotnik. So that boss is supposed to like be like, you know, he's got the air bubbles and they stop you from hitting him because you hit the air bubble and Tails takes a breath of air. Like, you know, it's kind of a cool use of the mechanics. But if you can be inside those air bubbles before they become active, you can just get that one hit and just finish them off right away.
Yeah. I found that strat and it's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, it's great. I love that strat. So we can probably grab a couple of donations or messages, or if there's anything, just for like a couple of minutes.
Brilliant. We have had a donation just come in from Prozac for $15 saying GAMERS! Exclamation mark. Glad to run, haha, funny game, car game yesterday. It comes highly recommended to all, though not as highly recommended as donations to charity. So true.
True though, true though.
Thank
Keep
you
'em up.
so much for that donation. Yeah, everybody keep it up. There might be slight issues with payment vendors at the moment, I'm not sure. But yeah, if you can, get those donations in because they are going to a brilliant cause. And we're trying to make a difference. I think it's incredible that we can come here, play funny games, and raise so much money for brilliant causes. So yeah.
And it looks like we're only $100 away from 3K as well. So if we can keep that up and get to that point, that would be amazing.
Let's go. Yeah, keep them coming in, folks.
Quartz Quadrant 2 is... I really like Quartz Quadrant in general, to be honest. It's... I just like the aesthetic. I know this is a really good looking game, in my opinion.
Okay, please be good. Yes.
Oh, that one's really
That's
tight.
That is another tight time travel.
Because you're right at the edge of the stage there, right? Like, you can't go any further.
No. Oh, there we go.
I'm just vibing with the music now.
Oh, hello. He's doing sprints. Oh, thank you, Snail.
Just trying its best, you know.
Okay, yeah, it's a shame that the spring's in the way. Okay.
Oh,
Nice
that
little
poor
trick I
snail.
found. Right, I need to hit that again. Tails can fly out of tubes, but I'm not going to obviously do it here because I need the machine. I just realised.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you see it in a minute. Hold on. There you go.
Nice. That's actually like quite unique as well because a lot of Sonic games, like, there's a surprising number of behaviors and instances of something happening that prevent Tails from being able to fly.
You can only do that if you run into the tube or do no more than 2 taps of the spin dash. If you do more than 2 taps, for some strange reason, it won't work. And I don't know why.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so chill. It's hard to keep the hype up. The music is just so relaxing. Like,
Whilst it's fresh in our heads, we were talking about, you know, boss cheesing earlier.
Yeah.
We've got a very poetic donation from Big the Dave, $10, saying, I love cheese. I'm partial to a bit of Wensley Tails.
oh,
A
dear.
collective groan from the crowd. That's what we should expect.
So this boss is this is one of my favorite bosses in like anything because essentially you're on like a big treadmill. And by kind of like surviving on the treadmill, the bottom of Robotnik's platform is just kind of grinding down. So it's just more like an endurance kind of thing. And then eventually he's going to realize that the floor is disappearing and that his feet are going to get very sore very soon. So it's really creative, I think. Yeah. Do you have a favorite boss in this game, FlyingFox?
Probably Tidal Tempest.
Tidal Tempest. There we go. He's scared of his feet. I'm still not entirely sure that plants should be able to grow on like metal like that, but it's whatever. It's a Sonic game. We can't question it, right? Like,
Oh god, it's the worst level.
Wacky workbench.
You can practice as much as you want on this level, it'll still go wrong.
Yeah, I've known a lot of people that run Sonic CD since I've been speedrunning, and I don't think I've met any of them that say, oh, that's a glitch, by the way, that's really cool. Kind of push yourself through the floor. Make use of that slope as well, and you can get a really, really nice transition there. But yeah, I've met a lot of CD runners, and I don't think I've met any of them that like this stage, so... It also just becomes lime green in the past for some reason. So the whole reason why Wacky Workbench is frustrating is... Oh, another one of those. Lovely. The whole reason why Wacky Workbench is a frustrating stage is that the entire floor is pretty much... Like, the base level of the floor is covered in this massive, like, bouncy platform. Like that. So you try and make progress, and you kind of just end up bouncing all over the place. I think you can, like, if you fly as you hit it, you can get, like, more control, right? Or...
Well, off the bouncy floor.
The bouncy floor, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You'll be seeing that later.
So you can do some really impressive stuff with Tails. If you're Sonic, you just kind of have to deal with it. Yeah, after the last game, like, why is Tails not utilizing his amazing equipment that he has, you know?
Okay.
What equipment is that? Well, I don't know. I don't know if maybe Tails is trying to leave that behind in his past, you know? Like So there we go, lovely capsule kill there. Easy peasy.
Oh, there we go.
But yeah, the luxury of Tails being able to fly over the over the workbench is very apparent. Flowers on the metal surface again.
Okay, please be nice to me.
That is a really cruelly placed one because it's right by the thing. Yes. If you miss it, you go flying. That was beautiful, though.
Oh.
Really nice angle.
That is temperamental. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Beautiful stage. Really, really nice.
Oh, thank you. But the hard part's coming up. It's a really stupid strat I found. It saves about 20 seconds. It's very difficult. Every top CD runner finds it really hard, especially myself. Oh boy, here we go.
Ooh. So, you might be wondering, how do they implement the unique features of Wacky Workbench into a boss fight? So here he is. And what FlyingFox is going to try and do here is essentially there are going to be these platforms. Oh, that was really close. Oh. These platforms are going up and down based on like a gravity manipulation thing. What you want to try and do is, which FlyingFox is trying to do, is hover at just the right point where one will spawn in. And then immediately jump off it like that. That was amazing. If you're too soon, then you'll be inside the hitbox and you'll get hit. If you're too late, it'll fall too quickly and you won't be able to do it. So it's a really, really hard trick.
Yeah, so pretty much what you have to do is 5 lots of perfect fast flights, which is very difficult because sometimes this game likes to drop your inputs.
Yeah, and that is a really hard thing to do. So even getting one of those is really, really great.
Oh, hello. So it's best you can do is like 2 out of 3.
I know that boss wasn't particularly cheesy, but we've got another donation coming in with it, so I'm just gonna
bring on the cheese. Come on,
just gonna
come on,
quickly
let's
read
hear
this
it.
one out from Nick RP Green saying that previous cheese-based pun was unbelievable. Get out! Thank
you gotta be kidding me.
Oh my goodness! Thank you for the donation.
Focus on the game. Don't judge me. So, if you've played Sonic Mania, this stage is going to be awfully familiar. This is Stardust Speedway, and one of my favorite things about Sonic Mania was how they implemented the past and future mechanics of Sonic CD, rather than just adding them into the game, which would have been very out of place and very awkward. They made Act 1 the past version, and they made Act 2 the future version, and they go from one act to the other with the cool little time travel animation. So yeah, it's a really nice like callback to the stage.
If we've got a little bit of downtime between the two stages, we do have some more donations.
Oh, come on. Come on, then.
Brilliant. We have a $10 donation from Roman saying, greatest of marathons, you lovelies. This has been an incredible event so far, and I love every second of it. Best of luck, and all the love to the runners, volunteers, and all the amazing people who made this possible. I was born in Germany.
Roman, why?
And then a spin on the same sort of sentiment from a lot of people. We've got Nos with $25, Argic with $5, and Nanaki with $10. Nos says, happy birthday, Alis. Argic says, good luck with your run, Flying Fox. You are savior of the planet. There was a typo in Argic's message, but I'm not going to read that one out. And of course, we have to say happy birthday, Alis.
It's not my birthday, but thank you for the donations.
And from Nanaki saying, good luck, Flying Fox. Go fast and let's raise some cash. Oh, and happy birthday again, Alis. Commentating on your birthday. What a star. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone.
Okay, fine. It's not my birthday, but Stardust Speedway. Come on. So Stardust Speedway, boss, is a bit different to the other ones. And a bit of a fan favorite character here. It's Metal Sonic. A lot of people really like Metal Sonic. This is going to be a race, actually. So rather than fighting Metal Sonic directly, you simply have to get to the end before he does. And Robotnik's going to be keeping up the pace. He's kind of like the pace checker. If you fall too far behind, he's going to be like, he's going to shoot you, I guess, with a laser. I don't know. FlyingFox is so good, I'd never see that, so I don't know what happens. So Metal Sonic all the while is just kind of vibing. He occasionally does an attack or something, but for the most part, Tails can kind of ignore it by flying for a lot of the course. So
there you go. See, it goes fast if you're going along.
Yeah, wow, that's really fast.
Okay, I'm gonna slow down here because I don't want him to attack me when. Yep, there we go.
Very conveniently taking those spikes away for you as well. Super nice. But yeah, you only have to really overtake him at the end. Like the rest of it, you can just kind of do whatever, so long as you're there at the end to be in the lead. And here's Robotnik. There he is. He tried. He tried his best. So that is the second to last stage, right? We're moving on to the last one now?
Yeah. Metallic Madness.
Metallic Madness. Another stage from Sonic Mania that you may recognize if you've played that game. It may or may not be anime. I don't know if anyone has any strong feelings on that.
Just quickly, in and amongst the festivities of celebrating Elis's birthday,
we
have we have hit the 3K mark, everybody.
Yay! 3K on my birthday? Wow.
Incredible. And a very apt donation from our very own Paulister, $10 saying, hey all, your friendly neighborhood Paulister here at the airport. It sucks that I can't be here to celebrate the end of the event with you all, but I hope you all enjoy it. Go wild when we hit 3K, all right? Everybody, let's give Paulister a wave.
Woo!
Thank you, Paulister.
We love you, Paulister.
And whilst we're still here, cheese buns. Viper with $30 saying, talk about cheese, that means only one thing from me. Cheese, Gromit, cheese! And there was brackets, yes, you have to say it like Wallace. I think that's the best that I can do.
Oh, come on, here, we need better than that. Anyway, FlyingFox is just time traveled in a very specific spot there, which allows her to spawn in the wall right there. So really nice there, moving on straight through Zone 1.
It cuts off a lot of a stage. I'm not sure how much. I want to say 20 seconds.
Definitely worth it.
I don't really know because I never looked into it. I just did this.
Especially in a game like this, though, like a lot of these older Sonic games, especially, like they have kind of very, very like short, like timed runs. So saving 20 seconds in a game of this length is like a lot. That's a big time save.
Oh, there we go. I hate those wheels.
Springs, yay! One of the easier time travels in the game. The game puts a bunch of these in the game to kind of encourage people to use the mechanic more, and this one just happens to be really, really convenient. So apparently the pass is just the same but purple, so good stuff. Lovely stuff. But yeah, Metallic Madness. Actually, here's a question. Do cycles like persist between time travels, or does it reset them all when you time travel?
Do you know what? I have no idea.
That's fair enough.
As you can see, the ceiling is not blocked off, so Tails can just run across the ceiling like this and cut off a massive, well, so much of the stage.
Yeah, I think in Metallic Madness, even Sonic can get on top of the stage in certain sections, but
yeah,
it takes a lot more effort than it does for Tails, that's for sure.
As you can see, it's so good. I'm going to do it again. There you go.
Absolutely.
And finish the stage in style. There you go.
Outstanding. Tails definitely ran through that signpost. That's how physics works. You can't question it.
Alright, final boss time.
Yeah, coming up on the last stage. This stage made me feel very silly when I played it myself. It's just a very convenient pit right there that FlyingFox just went over that takes you right the way down the bottom path, which is very annoying. But the intro section to this stage is relatively short. I believe you're through it already now, right? You're actually on the...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
The bug section. Lovely.
Yeah, only death pit there. Oh, please don't run out just yet. Oh, yes.
Hey, lovely. So
Just in
FlyingFox
time.
wanted to keep that invincibility there to make sure that she could kill all of the Fireflies. Their hitboxes are really weird. It's really awkward to try and hit them early, so getting that nice and quick was very nice. And now on to the final boss. So standing in a very specific position here to be able to hit the boss and go for... Excellent. Double hit right there.
Yeah, as Sonic is a lot easier. You don't have to pause buffer the jump there, but as Tails, I would recommend it because for some reason Tails has a smaller jump hit than Sonic in this game. I don't know why.
Yeah, and you'll see now damage boost is being utilized as well to be able to hit the boss early. Normally you'd have to wait for it to like come down and then like avoid its hitbox and stuff, but by taking the damage boost you can just hit the boss straight away. And we're coming up on time pretty soon, I think.
Yep, in a moment. As soon as it fades out. And time.
Woo! Excellent stuff.
Yeah.
Amazing run. Anything you want to say? No?
Well, I guess thank you for commentary. Also, happy birthday.
I can't believe you've done this. I'm going to say it. I think this is the last time I'm going to be on the microphone in this event, so it's not my birthday. It has not been my birthday this whole event. Don't believe the lies. Okay.
Also, I want to thank Club 601.
Woo! I think Roman might have been born in Germany.
Oh my God.
I forgot that impression.
Roman, please. And the CD Tales community as well. And also UKSG for letting me be on as well.
Where can we find you?
Oh yeah, my Twitch is FlyingFox, and I stream a lot of classic Sonic games, probably too much. So at the moment, when I get back home, I'll be doing Sonic Origins.
Amazing, cool stuff. And yeah, I'm A-list and it's not my birthday. There you go. That's okay.
That sounds like something that somebody's like if it was your birthday, you'd say that.
No.
Before we leave that run, we've got some more cheese. We have $20 from Popper saying, "Sweet dreams are made of cheese. Who am I to disagree?
Oh no.
Traveled the world and the feta cheese. Everybody's looking for Stilton." We have another.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Another $5 from Arcania CQ saying, "What a Swiss run that's being shown." Happy birthday, Alice, and love from Sweden.
I need to get off this headset.
One last one.
Oh,
We've
no.
got another $5 from Nost saying, "Which cheese is made backwards?" Edam. I think that fell upon fat ears.
I like that one. That's good. That's good. I like that.
Alrighty. Thank you so much, FlyingFox and Alice, with that Tails CD run. We are going to be back shortly as Huds is going to be showing us a Sonic 3D in 2D run not too long from now, so stick around.